What does love mean to you?
So I'm like you, I'm very practical, and I like to define things less wishy-washy and more like practically, what does it mean? So I define love as three things. The first is when you like someone's personality. Basic, obvious. If I like your personality, that is one aspect of what love is about to me. It means I like your company. Studies show that in order to call someone a casual acquaintance, you have to spend 40 hours with them. Just to call someone a casual acquaintance. Now, I think podcasts are different. I think when you spend 2 hours like this with someone, you accelerate the casual acquaintance for sure. And when you listen to someone's podcast, you accelerate it too. Even if someone's listening or watching us right now and they listen to you every week and enjoy the content you make, they know you deeply as well because they're fully embedded in your life. The study says that it takes 100 hours to call someone a good friend, and it takes 200 hours to call someone a great friend. So love to me is, can I spend 200 hours with this person in the personality section in getting to understand them? That's the first. And the personality part is, do I take the time to understand? Do I take the time to listen? That's what love includes, not just, I like them. The second thing, this one's really important, and I'll define it more specifically. Do I respect their values, and do they respect mine? When we talk about respect and we talk about values, in relationships, we want people to value what we value equally to how we value it. That will never happen. There is no one in the world who will equally value what you value in the exact way that you value it, even if you have the same values. And what love is I respect you so much for what you value. And you respect me so much for what I value. I actually respect that you are who you are because of what you value. I don't want to change your values. If you want to change someone's values, you don't love them. If you want to change someone's priorities, you don't love them. I have a lot of friends who say to me, I'm dating this guy, he's not ambitious enough. And I want him to be more ambitious. And I'll be like, well, what if he never is more ambitious? What if he's happy being unambitious and happy where he's at? Oh, well, no, but he can become more ambitious. I know he has it in him. Yeah, but what if he doesn't want to? No, I know he can be. And I'm just like, this conversation's unhealthy because that's not love. That's not belief. That's not, you think you're seeing his potential and you're going to find him and you're going to be the one to make him the guy he becomes. But the truth is, he doesn't want to be that for himself. So now, even if he does it for you, at one point he's going to figure out he only did it for you. And then he's going to be upset that he wasted his life becoming someone he didn't want to be for someone who didn't want to be with him. And that's what happens to so many of us. We become someone we don't want to be for someone who doesn't want to be with the real us. And if someone doesn't want to be with the real you because if you don't respect that person is not ambitious, but that's what makes them special. And if they don't respect you as being ambitious and that's what makes you special, then there's no chance of love. And the final one I was going to say is, the third part is, am I committed to helping you towards your goals? And are you committed to helping me towards my goals, whatever they may be? Because that commitment that I'm going to help you, I'm going to support you to become who you want to be, to achieve whatever you want to achieve. I'm going to support you and you're going to support me. And sometimes that support means space. Sometimes that support means a call. Sometimes that support means cheerleading you. Sometimes that support means checking you and telling you the truth. Love requires all three of these things: liking someone's personality, respecting their values, and committed to helping them achieve their goals. And they have to have it back if it's two-way love. And I'll give you a real example. A lot of people have been asking me, so the number one question I get asked anywhere I go in the world for my world tour is, where's Radhi? Right? Where's your wife? And I'm like, she's back in LA. And they're like, oh man. And so like, I go through this thing in life where people are happy to meet me But then when they know about my wife, I'm a nobody, and like she steals all my friends and no one cares about who I am. It's a good thing. My wife's amazing. What's really interesting is that a lot of people are like, why is your wife not traveling with you? And I'm like, because she has a purpose. She has a passion. She has a life as well. And if my wife's only job was to follow me around and just be in the audience every night while I'm on stage, sit in a chair right now while I do this podcast, that can't be a fulfilling life for anyone. Just in the same way it wouldn't be for me. Now, my wife's come to some shows. She's going to come to the London shows. She's supportive. We talk every day. It's great, but I'm not going to make my wife sacrifice her purpose to support my purpose. Because if I love her, I'm going to be right there supporting her and making sure she has time to do what she loves, because that's what makes her special. If I take away from her what makes her special, I might even fall out of love with her. And we forget that. We think that if I change this person, they'll be more lovable. But as you try and change someone, you take away the parts you actually even love about them right now.
Correct.
So, yeah, man, I just, in order to answer your question, I just feel like, I don't even know where I start. I don't even know. What is love? What is love? Yeah, what is love? I went off.
I repeat Monica Bellucci article quote, and it's very similar. She's like, don't try to change your lover, your son, your child, because if you do end up changing them, you might fall out of love with them.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Wow, that's exactly it.
It's like this Photoshop. I want to edit Jay because I have an image of what my ideal husband, brother, friend should be like. So I need to edit you.
Yeah.
And then when the edit is done, you're like, shit, I don't even like him anymore.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes the edit also comes out of an ego because I think you should be this way.
Correct.